My name is Mara Prabhukitan once again. Welcome to today's program. Today's topic, we are going to discuss how to choose an ideal husband for yourself. There are considerations you need to make while choosing husband, apart from love. I know love is always there, but there are some important things that are more important than choosing a husband that is more powerful than love. Before we go into it, let us discuss about our former discussion we discussed the other week about how to choose an ideal career for the child. Let's summarize that. We gave different type of career that is suitable for every human being. And how do we know what is suitable for us and what is suitable for our kids? We are going to summarize it. If you want to know an ideal character that is suitable for you, you can write us on our email usamofi@2018@gmail.com. It will be on your screen, or you write us by Facebook Mahamofi, or you can also call our number. We'll be able to answer you, or you comment below this discussion and we'll get back to you. We'll answer your questions. Actually, there are different type of human being according to the zodiac sign. Depends on when you are born, the time you are born, and how you were born determine the kind of destiny that is created with you. If you want to know about your own self, kindly write us. We're going to ask you a few questions. Just your date of birth, the month of birth, and the time of birth. Simple. That is for that. The 12 months of the year, we have 12 different zodiac signs. Number one is the Aquarius. We have the Pisces. We have the Aries. We have the Taurus. We have the Gemini. We have the Cancer. We have the Leo. We have Virgo, we have Libra, we have Scorpion, we have Sagittarius, and we have Capricorn. These are the 12 different kind of set of human beings. One has to fall in one category of this zodiac sign. So it depends on the zodiac sign you fall on. That depends on the kind of a human being you are, and it also determines the kind of career you will be able to do. And in this zodiac sign, we have first polarity, we have second polarity. You see that sometimes you and the same person, you have the same horoscope, but there's some business you will do that you will succeed, you will do, you will not succeed. Then you will start questioning yourself. We have first polarity, we have second polarity. So that is why I said the topic is very wide. Then by the time you give us your details, you contact us, we will be able to give you guidelines on what to do. And this brings us to the topic of the day, which is choosing an ideal husband for yourself. In these 12 different type of zodiac sign, every one of us is born into this 12. In this 12, it is divided into 4 elements. These 4 material elements is water, earth, fire, and hair. So these 4 groups, all the living entities are divided into these 4 groups. The first group, which is the Aquarius, these are from people that are born in January. Aquarius, then the February people, which is the fish. Then we have the Aries. These 3 people, they are in the water group. They are classified as the water element. Then we have Taurus, we have Gemini, and we have Cancer. These other 3 groups are classified as the earth group. Then we have Virgo, we have Libra, and we have Leo. These 3 groups also are classified as air group. Then the last one, which is Scorpion, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Capricorn is December, Sagittarius is November, and Scorpion is October. So this group are classified into the fire group. So that brings us to the topic of today. The topic of today is choosing an ideal husband for yourself. You that belong to this, you belong to fire group. You cannot go and marry a husband that is born, that belongs to the fire group. Fire and water will not agree there will be problem. There may be love. There may be love, but your husband is beating his wife today, or your wife is beating her husband today. They are fighting. Husband and wife is fighting. Not that they don't love themselves. They make love. They have many children. If not for love, they will have these children. But they will start fighting. One or two things will result in fight will come. Why? Disagreement will come. Why? Why? You ask yourself. When you complain, people will ask you, before you born these children full ground, now you want to say the man not good. Not that the love is not there, but there are some certain things that is not working, because both of you does not belong to the same group. That is why I said there are some certain things you need to consider before you marry, apart from love. The love may be there, like those that belongs to the hair group, then they want to marry somebody from earth group. How will it? It's not going to be possible. So you can look into those things, because all these things is there. The material element is there. Science came from these things. Where I'm going, I said two things that you need to consider before you marry, apart from love. Number one is your zodiac sign. You need to know. You need to check your horoscope whether you are of the same group. If you are of water group and your husband, your spa is also from water group, it will not go well. Both of you will think the same way, which is positive and positive. Positive and positive will not work together. If you have water group, you can only get married to those in the earth group. Although there is advanced stage of this, you understand? So this is just the preliminary stage. Yeah. So the water group can manage. They can manage with the hair group. They can manage, but they cannot exist very well, because even in science, if you check water, the molecule of oxygen means hair, that exists in water is very low. The molecule is very low. So, but if you check what is it called, fire, those in the fire group, they can work very well with those in the hair group, because without oxygen, fire cannot burn. Fire will always assist. Oxygen will always assist fire. That is why sometimes in the forest will cut fire and start burning. Why? Nobody throw fire inside it, because when there is too much of air, when there is too much of air, when there is a little spark of maybe two stick or two bamboo stick or whatsoever, maybe there's some kind of a crash, it will bring fire. And once there is fire and there is a lot of air, the air will assist the fire to burn. That is why I can remember when we were cooking stew that time. So when you are bleaching your oil, by the time you just throw your onions or your tomatoes inside the oil, you see the fire will just catch, boom. Then what do you have to do? You have to quickly cover the pot of stew. So by the time you cover the pot of stew, you ask yourself, why is it that the fire will go off? The fire will go off because oxygen cannot penetrate into that pot, into that fire again. If oxygen cannot penetrate, the fire will go off. So that is why fire is very important. Without oxygen, fire cannot burn very well. If you go deep in science, we also find that this thing I'm telling you. So that is that. Then those in the water group can also exist with the earth group. So you can see, if you put water inside a cup or a bucket, leave it for a very long time, what will happen? You start seeing algae inside. Algae, I think it's called algae. Sorry, it's long, we left school. So you see algae inside. From that algae, then you start developing earth. From there, you start seeing sand, earth. We start developing from algae. So water can turn earth. You understand? So water can exist on earth. The rivers you see today, they are existing on earth. So they have a very romance relationship, so they can exist together. You understand? So that is why checking your horoscope is very, very important before you go into marriage. Very, very important. People don't know this. Know that the air group cannot marry the water group, but it will not go well because there are some molecules of air in water. There are some molecules of air in earth. You understand? There are some molecules of earth that can float on air, which is very tiny, minute, but it will not go well. It will not be peaceful. So these days we neglect all those things. But if you look in the ancient of days, sometimes people lost coin, people check. Like normally, the tradition is long gone now. People check before they give their daughter in marriage to someone to another person in the olden days. But now it's no longer like that. People just marry out of love, and that is why there is so much divorce. So much divorce. No peace in marriage. You love your man, that is why you married him. I don't think any woman will open her leg for a man that she does not love. But at the end of the day, she will be the one to run out. And even the men also, they will also be the one to run out also. So the truth is that we need to check and know our status, our horoscope. Very, very important before getting married to someone else. The most important thing, the other one, is the biological importance, which is your genotype. You need to check your genotype before getting married. You know, we have AA, we have AS, we have SS. If you are AA, then you are getting married to somebody that is AS, you don't have problem. Or you want to get somebody that is SS, you don't have problem. Your children will not have problem. Your spouse that is SS may not be able to last long for you. Apart from that, you don't have problem. The kids don't have problem. You can bring up a healthy kids. But if you are AS, try to do the genotype of your spouse. Anybody you decide to get married with, you have to do that. It's very important. No love, because no love will supersede that. Because I don't think any parents will like burying their children. Because if you marry AS, somebody you are AS and you get married to AS, there is a probability. The probability that you are going to give birth to SS is 70%. If you don't give birth to it in first filial generation, you give birth to it in second filial generation. So you have to be very careful. You have to check. The graph is there. So if you are AS, you can only get married to someone that is AA. If you are SS, you can only get married to someone that is AA. So AS get married to AA, AA get married to AS, AA get married to SS. So try to know your genotype and try to know the genotype of your children. In case they are getting married, you can educate them. You can do that for them. If any of your child is AA, so you don't have to bother, you don't have to worry. But if they are AS or they are SS, try to be bothered about that. Try to check that, because it is very terrible that you give birth to a child that you keep spending money on. At the end of the day, you might lose the child. The possibility of SS staying more than 20 something up to 30 years is about 10 to 50%. So you cannot give birth to a child and be spending money. At the end of the day, the child will not be there tomorrow, and you will not allow your children to pass through all those things. So you have to put these two things that we have just discussed into consideration. It's very short, and it's coming from an illiterate like me, but try not to take it lightly. Take this word very serious. Work on it and act on it. Then if you are in a relationship, maybe you are SS, you are already AS, you are already married AS, I'm not advising you to divorce your husband or your wife. What you have to do, check the children you have. Even if it is one children that is AS, I advise you to you better stop having children again, so that you don't go and give birth to SS. So if God stands before you and you have two children, two kids, they are AS.